trade recap for last night. We had a break even on a winning trade, which is a little bit annoying. It was me going to break even at the time I went to break even was not the issue. The issue was my entry. Yeah, my entry. Because I should have just been out before the retracement. But I'll show you, gangy. So, coming into session, we had nice like Asian lows stacked up with London lows below. We had a gap down here, but above, we had previous London highs, a 4-hour gap. Previous highs, 4-hour gap. A gap with an imbalance above or below, especially a 4-hour or an hour, but especially a 4-hour is like, good target. So session opens and we start coming bullish, and it's like, okay, we know where we're shooting to. And then at this point here, we have already tapped it on ES. So this is why I went break even when I went break even. I went break even because at 23.55, ES had already stabbed the start of the imbalance. So that is like, it could turn from there. So that's why I was at break even at that point. Then obviously, as you see, it's come down. Entry was 1 minute, but also 30 seconds. So 30-second gap here. When we get the breakout on this 30-second candle here. All right, so I enter off that, but my stops are down here. That means my 1-to-1 is just out of reach. Just. Like, so but I put my stops down there accommodating for this 1 minute gap, which I did not need to accommodate for because at 52 down here, it had already been tapped and respected. So all I needed was stops just either below the imbalance, bring it out to 45 ticks like there, which wouldn't have even hit the 1-to-1, or stops just like so barely. Like, I think I was break even anyways. And especially, I wouldn't like this bearish move here is just straight up inversing bullish gaps. So that's not a good sign anyway. So even if this happened, I would have been break even straight away from that anyway. So it is what it is. Like, even though it didn't turn and you might classify it as a bad break even, it's not, because we've hit this and I know from my data backtesting, it is a probable turning point for the price. And as you can see, it does after a couple retaps, a little divergence topside, and then we're dumping. But that was that. It was good PA. It was good draw of liquidity. I didn't sweep shit. It was lovely. But that's that.